Wow. Just wow. First of all, I would like to give myself a very small pat on the back. Okay. Very small pat on the back for this 18 hours ago, 19 hours ago now. I said, that's it, man. Here comes the move. And right, just wow. What a move. What a nice little run. Roughly, I mean, it's a 700 point run. I mean, it's, crypto wise, meh, meh. 700 points ain't bad. But here's kind of what I'm thinking right here, okay? Uh, so, first of all, wow. Here was our game plan. So, this is all the members had the game plan. I said, this is it. This was yesterday, this last night, almost 11 o'clock at night. This is my play. Long 9,600. I did. Got in. Got taken out about 8,900 though. So about 8,900, I was out. Right, I was out at 8,900, and that's all she wrote. I got wicked out and just kept moving my stop loss up and up and up and up, and finally it just took me out, and then that was that. Right, but still, good play, good play. 9,600 is like right there, 96 and change to was it 98, whatever it was. Yeah, not bad. And then I did have some small longs in that were earlier, but they weren't. Yeah, they were okay. They were down in like the 99,000 area and 8,900. Those are all gone. I got no more longs left in the game. I got nothing. I have some BTC that's just been sitting there, but I mean that's it is what it is. It's my hold. It's just holding to chill. Um, but look, this is it. There was a huge move. Say what you want to say. That was still a very nice move. Unfortunately, I was awake for the actual move, so I'd like to say, whew, right? I was awake for the actual move. Let's take a look at some of these charts, right? So you've got the daily chart, which is a bleeding nine, and when these pink bleeding nines happen, I did learn something. I back tested that when these pink bleeding nines happen, they keep going. That's what they do. They keep going, right? They're bullish, and that's exactly what happened here. So this baby, as soon as it turned pink, just kept going. If you back test this, you'll see that it does keep going. The hash ribbon. I will never doubt the hash ribbon again when that bitch says buy. You need to be scooping up spot, right? This is great. One of the members introduced me to this. Great. And wow, just great job by that, right? Okay, next thing, I want to go in here. I want to take a look at this 2-day right here. So the 2-day's been really consistent on dumping out on TD9s, and we are on a TD9 on the 2-day right here, right? So we're on a TD9 on the 2-day. I also, so what I did is I did an extended fib, right, from here to here to here, and I pulled it up there, and it's 10,111. So that wouldn't be bad to put in some kind of little wick right here up to that, that little 10,100, 10,200 area, right? But let's see how this 2-day goes. We just started it. We've got a long way to go in it. Like 47 hours left to go. I am watching the hourly over here. The hourly's putting in a really vicious hanging man. But listen, any candle right now, especially on the lower time frames, you got to be really careful with any candle on a lower time frame right now because things are just getting bought up. 120 million tether ferries came pouring in not long ago, and the tether ferries are just pumping the living crap out of it. Okay, so but if this is a TD9 and it is a TD9 and we see some kind of pullback, I wouldn't mind some kind of poke up here, right? And turn this into a big head and shoulders probably, or this would just come back as a 3 wave, right? A 4. So this would be a 4. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, pull back for a 4, right? And that could pull all the way back here, just like a head and shoulders, and then take one more run up. But we do have that gap, everyone. Listen, we know where the gap is. It's up here at the 786. I want you to all take a look at this also. So I pulled a fib. So I got a fib from the very top up here of this run. So this is the top of our run so far, right? All the way down to the bottom of our dump. And then what you've got is, let's zoom in here closer. So it's this farther fib count right here, okay? It's the farther fib count. And I want to show you guys something on this far fib count that just shows you how well fibs move, right? So look, the 236 area, look at this. Boom, boom, boom. Came up here, bounced off the 236, rejection, rejection, kind of broke through, turned into support, run, right? Then you ran into the 5-0. Same thing over here, right? Poked it, got rejected, poked it, got rejected. Slowly made its way, and as soon as it started opening, it got the support. It turned that 5-0 into support. And then boom, now here you go. You just rocketed up exactly on the nose. I mean, talk about just scraping your balls along sandpaper right here. It is no different, right? It is absolutely no different. This is exactly what this feels like, right? I mean, the question is, how is this going to turn out good? Is this going to turn out bad? Is this going to turn out ugly? That's what you need to decide right here. And really, like I said, this is so hard to be bearish right now. It's so hard to be bearish, especially with the halving like still a couple days away. And if you're looking at this, I mean, what do we got? 3 days or something like that, right? We got 3 days for this bad boy. Where is it at? 3 days, 23 hours. So we're 3 days and 23 hours away from the halving. 4 days away from the halving. I don't even know. I mean, I'm afraid to short anything. I'm afraid to short anything right here. Right? I'm scared. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm kind of fucking scared to short anything. So, but I do want to point, I'm going to leave this. I'm going to drop this over in the members area. And there we go. It's in the members area now. Right, so that's kind of one of the things they're gonna be looking at. Let's cruise along here. I want to go over. I want to take a look at some OBV, some of our OBV charts. Chalk and money flow chart. Interesting, amazing candle, amazing run up. I really would have liked to see a little more money put back into the market here. This is a little suspect, right? On such a massive move. Right? I mean, I would like to see a little more money pour back into the market here. Clearly broke the trend line. Trend line has been broken, so we're going to have to readjust this. On the much larger scale, you can see that we have this, 11,800, kind of convenient. That shit right there runs right out to close out. If we did just, I mean, we got to get here quick though. We got to get up here quick. For this baby to close out right up here, right? We're just going to have to get up there real fast to get that closed out. Otherwise, it's going to have to break that trend line on the upside because we got to close out that gap, right? That's where that gap is located. OBV, gosh. So this was the daily OBV. This was the chart we had running right here. We had this chart running right here to see what happened with this OBV. See if it was going to put in a double top because we said, hey, we love to see these double tops right here play out. And oh no, that fucker just, right? Another great. Okay, now this did give us a head. This had a head run on us. So this baby did take off on us before we had a chance to before it even broke out, right? So this started running before it actually broke out. Trend line's broken. That trend line's completely dead. No way to restore it. It's gone. It'll just turn into some kind of a support trend line. That's it. So I'm gonna remove this. Trend line's broken. All right. Our moon baby target, right? There was our moon baby target right there. Also, we were looking at our trend line. There's our trend line. Now we did poke over this trend line, so I mean, it kind of invalidates this trend line right here because we are poked on we did poke out a little baby nipple on the top side of that trend line. There it is. And right now, the bulls are just banging against this trend line a second time, right? They get on the top side of it, and I feel that's where they'll kind of put their run in. But we did go to our moon baby target, target number 1. That's, you can see clearly this is where we've stopped and stalled out. We have 3 minutes left to close out this hourly candle, so I want to see how this bad boy closes right here. Okay, so that was one thing. I want you to look at the OBV. Next thing I want you to take a look at is, okay, this is the no BS holy bejesus. Look at this. This up here. Unbelievable, right? Where are we at? Look at this. This was the mamma jamma of all runs. The most epic of runs. The 2017 holy hold on to your pajamas and just run. And look at that bad boy. I mean, holy crap. Like, just ran for the sky, and there it is right here. Look at this. So this is where that OBV topped out, rolled over. We just broke that area. Wow. We just broke that area, right? I mean, that is like a god damn, you know, I mean, you just can't. What do you say? What do you say to that? Like, like when you break out and you break that area, like, this is incredible. Now this is a weekly. I don't know how far down this actually is, right? Because wherever that started down here lower, I don't know where it is. Okay, so that's just the only thing. I don't exactly know how it could be right here. It could be right here. If this was to roll back over and not continue, and look at, we've never, nothing. Oh shit, get that off there. I mean, look, there's just nothing, all the way back, no nada. Like, new epic high on the weekly. On the weekly OBV, like, record freaking high, unbelievable. It is something that I now will be watching very closely here, right? I'm going to be really keeping an eye on this bad boy, because if this does turn into some double top, you see what happened last time. This turned into a double top, right? I'm sorry, this turned into a top right here. So if this does turn into some kind of a double top, this would be pretty epic, right? But then I just can't see us getting. I mean, we'd literally have to get up in the next couple days, and it's already, God, what is it? It's Thursday. There's time. There's time, so we could definitely make it up to 11,800. There's nothing that says we can't. You know, we're 2,000 points away in crypto. That's like nothing. In crypto, 2,000 points is like, that's like it's a couple hours. You know what I'm saying? Like, we could run up there all day long. Not even an issue. So that's just, this is one thing, and I am really, really minding my, really keeping an eye on this bad boy right here, okay? So that's, this is one really critical thing. Let me save this chart for the members. I want to get this bad boy over here. And I want to do this. I want to put that there. Give me 1 second, peeps. Almost done. I'm going to try to keep this video short, right? Weekly. There's the weekly. Bang. Bang, right? Here we go. Money starting to flow in into alts right now. I see. I'm looking over there. All right. So that's what you got. So you got that, and listen. I just gotta, guys. I don't know right now. I fucking don't know. I mean, you know, are we gonna pop back on this 618? Are we gonna pull back on the 618 and turn this bad boy into a big ass head and shoulders? You know, like you've got a little bit. Oh, look at the altcoin dominance down, Bitcoin dominance high, but meh. See, there's that head and shoulder. See, there's that. This would make a different head and shoulder. It wouldn't make that one. Do something like this. Yeah, up a little more, down, down. Oh shit, I don't know if it go that low. Anyways, but that would be something more along the lines like that. Longs to shorts. Longs just picked up, so longs are back in the game now. Interesting to see longs get in the game right here. You know, you'd usually think that. I mean, that's some confidence right here when longs are starting to get in the game. I don't know about that. I don't know if I agree with this. When longs start to get in the game right here, it doesn't give me confidence. It actually makes me more bearish. Right? Because we've had such a fucking run. Such a run. Oh, okay, okay. One last thing. So let me get over here to this chart, right? Nope. Oh, it's right here. All right, so this is my last chart. I just want to kind of go over this with you guys really right here. Let me refresh this bad boy. All right. Daily, ignore that. Okay, so what I'm looking at here is this. This is what I'm looking at here. When the red is below, and I don't think I put that over here. Did I? No, I don't think I did. So I'm gonna let me do this, okay? So when the red, this will be the last thing. All right, when the red is below the blue, it is more bearish. Right? And what I'll do is I'm going to just kind of show you this. I'm going to black this out real quick. So when your red is below, and I'm going to show you, let me get both these charts over here. What we'll do is we'll zoom into this one. I'm going to back this one out so you guys can compare apples to apples. Right, so when the red is below, you definitely are, that's when you get more of a capitulation, right? When the red is below. When the red's above, look, the red's above here, and this is still going up, right? The red is still going up, and it really needed to fall below, right? So when the red is below, like here you go, like right here. See, when the red is below, look at this fall right here. I mean, you went from 74 to 65, right? 1,000-point dump. Red is below. It's definitely more bearish for me on looking for a dump than when the red is above, okay? So right now I'm going to go find, I want to look for where the red is below. There it is. So look, red is below. Now what it does is it uses these little dots as support. So until it breaks this, I mean, you really don't have, you really haven't broken your thing, but you got to get below. This red has got it. When the red's below, it's definitely got more oomph to really get a run to the bottom side. You know what I'm saying? You're kind of looking for when this red finally pulls back is just a little bit more bearish. So that's it. The red on the bottom just shows me possibility of a little bit of a snap-o pullback. So that's kind of what I'm looking for, right? All right, and that's really it. Listen, I don't think that we have, like I said, I just don't, I can't trust, like we're 4 days from the halving, 4 days from the halving. Ah! I don't know. I don't know right here. I mean, hitting the 618, okay, we hit the 618, OBV's out of control. Like, those are the only things I can see that would be bearish here, right? The TD9 on the 2-day, like, that's the, these are kind of the things. I mean, this would work out perfect. Get a little spike here, get a pullback, short the bejesus out of this TD9, right? But that's all I can really see to happening right now. Okay, but I mean, those are some pretty bearish things. All right, so I'm the Vamp, and I am